So I've just come back from Margate Magistrates Court, where I was found guilty of assault and unlawful entry at the Port of Ramsgate on the 6th of May 2014 during a demonstration against live animal exports. I was found guilty, but the level of punishment was the minimum possible. I was given a conditional discharge for 12 months and asked to pay court costs of £500, which I'll do in easy instalments. But yet that doesn't make it right. I don't believe I was guilty of anything apart from trying to get evidence with my video camera of absolute barbaric cruelty going on with the export of those animals in absolutely incredibly cramped conditions, stuffed together on top of each other, one of them with a limb out of the slat, and sadly the court didn't really think that was a justification. That appalling and brutal treatment that those animals were undergoing in that journey that they made on that day, it wasn't sufficient reason for me to enter the port. It wasn't. That's what they said, and I think that bloody well stinks. There was some absolutely serious animal cruelty going on that day, and the forces of law and order think it's perfectly all right to prevent me from trying to gather evidence to pass on to the proper authorities about that cruelty. So it's wrong. It's quite frankly, it's fucking disgusting, and just shows once again how we have one rule for humans and a lesser rule for animals, and we shall share the planet together, and we need to recognise each other's rights, and certainly we need to recognise the absolute barbarism that goes on in this trade from Ramsgate, and the cruelty that lies behind getting food, or a lot of our food. So what I did, the court might say I'm wrong. I believe morally I was right. I think the court must have had a little bit of sympathy because I got the minimum amount of punishment that they could give me. I'm not going to bother appealing. I can't see the point in that. The fact is that it's a system that would be biased against people who want to stand up for animal welfare. So I don't think an appeal would do me any good. But having said that, I'd do the same again in the same circumstances. I would do exactly what I did a year ago if it happened again tomorrow. Because you've got to make a stand. If something's wrong, if something is so demonstrably in your face a few yards away, for fuck's sake, with animals desperately distressed, what are you supposed to do? Oh, it's all right, somebody else will take care of it. Like, fuck. You're on the spot, you've got to act, and I acted. And, I think even the court realised that. And, with respect to the judge, I think he had his hands tied behind his back with the rules he's got to work from, and I did seem to feel that the judge was sympathetic and did the best he could under the circumstances in which he's working. But I would also like to say a massive thank you to the people who showed up at court today to support me. They are fantastic people who have been campaigning for a long time to stop this barbaric trade in Ramsgate, and we'll be working together until it stops. So, lots of respect for those people who turned up and the messages of support I've got. It's a shame I wasn't found not guilty. That would have really reasserted a principle about animal welfare, but it wasn't to be this time around. Who knows the next time? and I'm hoping I'll see you in future demonstrations at Ramsgate Port and elsewhere. Bang Live Exports.